Okay. Okay. There has been some awesome news. Massachusetts Supreme Court ruled against MERS. No rights to foreclose. Then Maryland, just now, this last week, a judge tossed out 10,000 foreclosures due to robo-signing. How they did it was the University of Maryland. This guy, Peter Holland, who runs the class of Consumer Protection Clinic, and also this law class, he took it upon himself and had his students do a class action suit against MERS GMAC for the robo-signing foreclosure. So the judge tossed them all out. This is such an awesome idea, in my opinion, is to call your university. Let's do something. Let's everybody actually take steps. Call your university and ask the law professor there with his students to take on a class action. Is that not perfect for them, for learning? And they can do it. They can take on class action against MERS and foreclosures, the bank fraud. We need to do this before July, because as of July, the Federal Reserve has the rights of taking away, even though they are not a government entity, somehow they've been given the right to take away our rights and our laws of as United States citizens, because you will no longer be able to sue the banks for fraud. But the only way you could sue them is if you completely pay off your mortgage in full before you sue them. It doesn't make sense. In other words, you cannot sue them anymore. And that means the amount of fraud that they'll commit, they can commit fraud right on the paperwork and say you're going to get 2% interest, and then, the next week you sign the paper at 2% interest, and the next week it's 10%. And they'll say, oh, well, sue us, but pay off the mortgage in full first before you sue us. It's crazy. But anyway, so let's call universities and let's get class actions going before July comes along. I think we can do it. So I'm serious. Call the universities, the law portions of it. All right? Please, I hope you do it. Thank you. Bye.